A career fair is a great opportunity to speak with recruiters about various job roles and industries, your interests, and what you have to offer. Your primary goals for attending such an event are to build your network, gather information about your career fields, and learn about the job market. This webinar will help you prepare before a career internship fair, prepare the day of the fair, and also cover how to follow up with employers after the fair. Even before you can start thinking about the upcoming career fair, you will need to update your resume. First, update your recent experiences. If the experience is something you completed last semester or last year, make sure each action verb is in the past tense. If you are still at a job or internship, the action verb should be in the present tense. If you have any questions about updating your resume, visit the CEC Toolkit on our website at simmons.edu/CEC. Make sure to look at the resume toolbox that includes samples and writing a resume worksheet. The next important step before the fair is researching organizations you are most interested in. Research is always important when you are networking, and it can help the flow of the conversation. Prior to the career fair, obtain a list of participants and do some background research. Focus on companies and organizations which you are most interested in. Read their organizational mission and review their current job listings to determine which skills they value and what types of positions they are recruiting for. As far as attire, business professional attire is appropriate. Finally, you will want to prepare your 30 to 60-second personal infomercial. Your infomercial, or pitch, is a way to introduce yourself to employers in under a minute. This is an opportunity to provide employers with a convincing summary of your unique strengths. In your pitch, you'll want to describe your major, career or internship interests, work experience, and the type of career information or job that you are seeking. Take a look at this example. Hi, my name is Mary Smith. I am a sophomore studying exercise science at Simmons College. Last summer, I interned at Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center in the Rehabilitation Services Center. There I enjoyed assisting physical therapists and learning more about rehabilitation services for the adult population. On campus as a member of the Emerging Leaders Program, I learned more about my leadership style and how I work in teams. Moving forward, I'm looking for an internship for next semester where I can utilize my leadership skills as well as work more closely with the adolescent athlete population in the field of exercise science. Can you tell me about some of the work that your past interns have done? Take some time on your own to develop and practice your infomercial. Also, check out the Optimize Your Networking section of the CEC website for tips and guidelines for marketing yourself and an infomercial template. As you enter the fair, remember to approach employers confidently, make eye contact, and use a firm handshake. Remember, even though you will be repeating yourself throughout the day, each employer that you speak with will be hearing your pitch for the first time, so be enthusiastic. Keep in mind both verbal and nonverbal factors. Some nonverbal factors to consider include your handshake, eye contact, posture, expression, and clothing. Other factors to consider include that you may have to wait in line, so avoid interrupting others. When you approach employers at the fair, refer to your talking points. Speak clearly and concisely and be able to carry on an informal conversation. This is where your pitch comes in handy. Listen through distractions at the fair and maintain eye contact. Also, remember that conversation flows both ways, so be sure that it's not all about you. Your voice should sound confident and self-assured throughout your interaction. Finally, ask for business cards or contact information and don't linger. Make sure to thank employers for their time, and right after you speak with an employer, step aside and jot down a few notes about the employer on their business card. When you follow up with them, you'll have a clear picture of who they are and what you talked about. This will always make a great impression. The best way to maintain these networking connections you made at the fair is following up. Send thank you notes or emails to the employers 12 to 24 hours after the fair. If the employer requested additional information, such as a writing sample, be sure to provide it. You can also contact employers you missed at the fair that still interest you. And finally, store all of your contact information, as well as a list of the internships and jobs you have applied for, in a safe place. Keep in mind, the great thing about these tips is that you can prepare and practice ahead of time to feel more confident the day of the fair. If you have questions about updating your resume or creating an infomercial, make an appointment with a career coach or stop by the office during drop-in hours. Best of luck at your next career fair.